The results are in. Hi, this is Jason Daniels with Finch and Gable Real Estate, and today we wanted to go over how are the election results from this year in 2022 going to affect the real estate market. Well, first let's take a look at some of the local propositions that directly had an impact or potentially an impact on real estate here in the state of Colorado. The first is Proposition 121. Now that proposition, I included it in this video because it puts a little bit of money back into the average family here in Colorado. It is a minor decrease in income tax. Yay, a decrease in income tax is great always. It's just a little tiny percentage of, it's a seventh of a percent. However, for the average family, that means an extra $750 to $1,000, and that is actually really good. So that could be a part of a down payment, that could be whatever. So the good news is less taxes for those working in Colorado on their income tax. And the one that's directly tied to housing in Colorado is Proposition 123. Now, Proposition 123 takes a portion of the income tax and it's creating a Colorado Affordable Housing Fund. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to be used yet. They had some bullet points of what they were going to do. So hopefully our government will be responsible with that. Here in Colorado, they tend to be a little bit more responsible than some other states. I'm not going to bash any other states. We're going to stay neutral here. So I'm actually excited for that because if we can provide affordable housing, get people into homes, that's going to be good for everybody as long as they do it in an ethical and proper way with the funds. So time will tell, so keep an eye out for that because housing has become less affordable, so we're happy to see that. Now, nationally, the election, it's looking like we're not sure yet. There's still some recounts and runoffs for the Senate and the Congress and the House, and right now it appears that the Senate is going to be somewhat of a tie with the vice president right now being Democratic, so it's going to still have a little bit of the Democratic power, but it's going to be really close. And now the House, it looks like the Republicans are going to take that. Again, we're not picking sides here. We're just saying, how is this going to affect real estate and the market overall? There's a few key bullet points on that, and what we're probably going to see is gridlock. People don't like that word gridlock. Honestly, it's not great. But I think what it's going to do is a lot of investors in the stock market and a lot of people on the fence trying to make decisions, it's going to give people comfort knowing that the government's not going to be cramming through anything that's extreme from this side of the government or this extreme from that side of the government, which actually overall, when we're looking at the stock market, the real estate market, and all investors across the country, they feel more comfortable to invest and to spend money because they know that things aren't going to change on a dime when the party in power changes. So, a lot of people like to hear the word gridlock, but actually it's going to be a really good thing, and I think that's going to help us come into a little softer landing in this recession in that regards. But when we take a look at overall where the interest rates are at, we have the Fed meeting again on December 14th. Most likely, they're going to increase the Fed borrowing rate 50 to 75 basis points. And right now, a lot of the mortgage companies, the lenders, have already built that in. We'll see what happens there. So they're going to be watching inflation, unemployment rate, jobs rate, and also the consumer pricing index. It's a very complicated algorithm when you look at it all. But the good thing is the 10-year Treasury just went down a little bit last week and a little bit earlier this week, which there's a direct correlation with mortgage rates. So we don't know where things are going to go, but we do think things are going to be all right. It's going to be a little bit more of a softer landing. The election has kind of helped things, again, gridlock, so it's not going to be a massive program this side or the other. So all in all, 2023, I think real estate is going to be good. We're going to see either some slight appreciation or like a flat year, which is better than a decline. So thanks for watching. If you have any specific questions on your home, you want a market update, you want to chat with us on where we think things are going to be in your specific neighborhood, please reach out, post a comment below, and we'll see you on the next video.